Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. Thereafter, the plaintiff sought adjournments on 26th August 2016, 19th September 2016, 10th November 2016. Stop. In the interregnum, the defendant number 1 died and the plaintiff filed application for substitution of his legal heirs, and the joint registrar on 5th May 2017 issued notice thereof without considering that the suit had till then not been admitted. Stop. The plaintiff thereafter applied for amendment of the plaint, which was allowed, and summons of the suit with amended plaint ordered to be issued on 5th May 2018. Stop. The counsel for defendants number 1 to 8 and the counsel for defendant number 9 have applied under Order 7, Rule 11 of the CPC, and which applications have been pending consideration, and in which the plaintiff has been seeking adjournments on 22nd July 2019, 4th September 2019 and 17th February 2020. Stop. Today also Passover is sought on the ground of non-availability of the arguing counsel. Stop. As would be evident from the aforesaid narration of proceedings, the plaintiff, every time when inquired about the merits of the suit, commences the process of adjournments to defer the evil day of facing the questions with respect to maintainability of the suit. Stop. In fact, IA number 2912 of 2020 has been filed for amendment of the plaint again in an attempt to ward off today's date. Stop. However, the amendment sought are only of addition of the properties and to plead that the suit for partition pending in the district court has been dismissed, though RFA number 1031 of 2019 preferred thereagainst is stated to be pending. Stop. Para. I have perused the amended plaint. Stop. Though the plaintiff in the amended plaint dated 8th November 2016 has pleaded that he was born on 18th July 1967 in a Hindu undivided family within bracket HUF, but the same does not take away from the fact that the plaintiff earlier filed CS within bracket OS number 1737 of 2012 claiming a share without pleading co-partisanry in the estate inherited by his father from the grandfather of the plaintiff, who died as aforesaid on 3rd May 1980, that is, after coming into force of the Hindu Succession Act 1956, and under Section 8, whereof in the property inherited by a son from his father, the grandson has no share, and plaint wherein was rejected, and which order has attained finality. Stop. The case now sought to be billed by the plaintiff of existence of the HUF is clearly an afterthought and malified. Stop. The plaintiff cannot be permitted to successively bring case after case by twisting the facts. Stop. There is no explanation whatsoever in the plaint as to why the plaintiff at the time of instituting CS within bracket OS number 1737 of 2012 did not plead the existence of HUF. Stop. Once the plaintiff did not plead the existence of any HUF while instituting CS within bracket OS number 1737 of 2012, and which plaint was rejected, and order wherein has attained finality, the averments in the present plaint do not inspire confidence. Stop. There cannot be two suits for partition of the same properties and the plaintiff admittedly a party to the other suit for partition pending at the time of institution of this suit could have got his rights adjudicated in the suit pending in the district court, which though has been dismissed but appeal whereagainst is stated to be pending and in which plaintiff is also a party. Stop. The suit is accordingly not only an afterthought and mollified but is in abuse of the process of the court and is dismissed. Stop. Over.